Hey everyone, Joseph Morris here, creator of Rawrify, and I am really excited to share today that version 0.2 has been officially released. Today I'm going to cover the symmetric encryption and decryption functionality that was rolled out in this release. I'm going to open up the wiki to see how I can use it. If we look here in the notes, I'll cover these later, but we'll start down here on how to use and in this quick demo down here. So it says right here, you need to be on a Linux or a Mac machine. I'm on Windows, so I'm using WSL. WSL will work just fine. Just make sure you have OpenSSL installed because we're going to use that to generate our key down here. So important to note, I'm setting this key to a variable. This key will not be persisted if I close out my terminal. So if you want to say like save your encrypted output to a file and decrypt it later, or you otherwise want to use this key for other encryption, make sure you save it to a file or some other sort of persistence like a password manager. Don't just save it to this variable here because after you close out of this window, it will be gone. I'm going to save it here just because I am just running a quick demo, so I don't really mind. But here's where the magic happens with Rawrify. We're going to send a post request using curl to our Rawrify domain, and we're going to send it to the encrypt route. It's important. The request has a form that has two parts. First part is a key that is simply just our key up here that we're using to encrypt. And the second part is the body being just our data to encrypt. Cool thing right here is you can supply a file by just saying, typing in @ and then you can type in the file path. I have a file in my current directory that's just called test.py, so I could, just encrypt that and it will work. I'm gonna go back up here, and instead of supplying a file, I'm gonna type in just hello, this is a test encryption message. And I'm going to go down here and save this to a encrypted output.txt file. Hit enter, and we can see that file is now in our system. If I inspect contents, we can see we have a nice, lovely encrypted string right here. So from here, what we can do, that's encryption. With decryption, very similar. We can just copy this command and inspect it. We're still using a post request from curl. We're just going to use, instead of the encrypt route, we're using decrypt. And we're using the same key, very important, it needs to be the same key, or else you'll get a key error. And for the body, I'm going to do a file pointer to that encrypted output.txt file. Hit enter, and we can see the message was successfully decrypted. That's it for the demo. You can also supply variables up here as well, or just the raw ciphertext itself. No worries, should work just fine. For the notes, make sure that you're not uploading files larger than 10 megabytes or data larger than 10 megabytes. This is an AWS API gateway hard limitation, nothing I can do about it. So just make sure you're looking out for that. If you supply a different key for decryption than used for encryption, you will get an error. So just be on the lookout for that. Make sure you're saving keys and keeping track of which key encrypted which message, things like that. And then as of recording this video, binary files such as JPEGs, PNGs, they're a little wonky with the decryption method. I'm working on a hotfix for that, so just stay tuned for that. But everything else, your regular text files and whatnot, should work. I have an issue tracking it, so you can track it here in case you want to see progress on this. Other than that, if you have any questions, concerns, feedback, whatever, about Rawrify or any features, please, of course, reach me in either the issues section by creating a new issue and describing whatever it is you want to discuss, or jumping over to discussions and creating a discussion here, or jumping into one of the release threads. With that, that's the demo of encryption and decryption. Thank you so much for your watching this video, and I hope to see you again in the future with more Rawrify content. Thank you.